Hugo, the clever hare with a glint of mischief in his eyes, lounged lazily under a large oak tree. His ears perked up as Tilly, the wise tortoise, made her way slowly across the meadow, her shell catching the sun's rays.
Tilly, how about a race?
Hugo suggested with a playful grin.
A race, you say? I accept your challenge,
replied Tilly, her voice calm and steady. The news of the race spread quickly, and soon a crowd of forest creatures gathered to watch. Hugo stretched his long legs, his confidence evident. Tilly took her place at the starting line, her expression serene and focused. Ralph, the raccoon, waved a leafy branch. "On your marks, get set, go!" he shouted, signaling the start of the race. Hugo shot off like a bolt, his paws barely touching the ground. Tilly, meanwhile, moved at her steady pace, her eyes fixed on the path ahead. As Hugo raced ahead, he couldn't resist the temptation to show off.
This is going to be easy,
he chuckled to himself, glancing back at Tilly, who was still far behind. Hugo decided to take a nap under the shade of a tree, convinced that victory was his. Tilly, unwavering, continued her journey, her pace unaltered by Hugo's bravado. As the afternoon sun cast long shadows, Tilly quietly passed the sleeping hare. Hugo awoke with a start, realizing he had slept longer than intended. Panic set in as he raced down the path, his heart pounding. But it was too late. In the distance, Tilly was already nearing the finish line, her persistence paying off. Tilly crossed the finish line to the sound of jubilant applause. Hugo, arriving shortly after, hung his head in defeat but smiled at Tilly.
You taught me a valuable lesson today,
Hugo admitted.
Sometimes slow and steady does win the race,
Tilly replied with a gentle smile. And with that, a new friendship was forged, one built on respect and understanding.